Hello and welcome to Azariah's Studio. My name is Sarah. I am the artist and designer behind Azariah's Studio.
Let's talk about yarn weight. Does yarn weight matter? It matters a lot. It can make or break a project, and we're going to talk about why. So yarn weight, not what it actually weighs, but how thick the strand of yarn is, can make a difference in a project. So this one's fingering, this one is sport, this one's DK, and this bunny was made out of worsted weight. These guys are crocheted. Now I used different hooks for each of these guys as well. If I used, this is the hook that I used on this guy, I would not be able to use this hook on this guy because I would be splitting the yarn and be getting very frustrated all of the time. This is the hook that I used on this guy. I couldn't use it on this guy because he would be really holy and all of his stuffing would be falling out, and that would not be the look we are going for. This is where gauge swatches come in handy, so that if you want to make a change in the yarn, weight, fiber content, any of that, or in the hook or needle size, you need to try the stitch gauge and make sure you're still going to get the look that you want. All right, so fingering weight, also known as 4-ply in some parts of the world, is what we call sock yarn. It's really thin. Let me see, I've got a ball of that right here. So this is sock yarn. And that's this guy. Fingering weight is what this bear is made out of. Sport weight is what this cat is made out of. And you will see it is slightly thicker. I'll hold the two of them side by side here. Fingering sport, slightly thicker. Enough thicker that if you change from one to another in a project, it's going to show. I had the same color in both weights and I picked up the wrong weight for the project and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I looked at the label and it was because it was fingering weight and the project was for sport. So we go from sport to DK. Again, just slightly thicker, but look how much thicker it is than the fingering. Sometimes, for some projects, you can hold two fingerings together and get the same thickness as the sport. Again, swatch. Swatching is very important. We go from DK to worsted. Again, just slightly thicker. There are yarns that are thinner than this and thicker than this. I don't work with anything thicker than this. Very, very rarely. This is a 4. I think the scale now goes up to a 7. And this is a 1, and the scale only goes down to 0. It doesn't go down to like 00 or -1 or anything like that. Anything less than a 1 is a 0, and they call it lace weight, and that is extremely broad. Here is a photo of some different lace weight yarns. All considered size 0. Can be, like I said, can be a game changer. It's a quick way to change up the piece that you're doing. If you're not getting gauge and you don't want to change the hook or needle size, maybe you don't have a different size, try changing the weight of your yarn. You never know. It's worth a shot. All right, know your yarn weights. Pay attention to what yarn weight you're using. Make notes. Everybody knits and crochets differently. And yarn weight is going to make a difference in your finished project's final size, its drape, and how it looks.
Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. If you have more questions, you can always email me, Sarah@azariahsfiberarts.com, or drop a comment below. Happy making!